draw my life thing, and we'll be trying it out. Me and Wither.
Yeah, Leaf, draw my life. What? Scared of your birth name?
No, let's just get to the video. Drawing thing.
Remind me to talk to you about life later.
Let's not.
Leaf.
Anyway, so how do we start?
Well, 15 years ago, a little girl was born, and her mother named her Life.
Into a family of 3. My mom, dad, and my big sister, Linda.
Don't get too attached to them.
Anyway, we lived happily in my hometown, Furdentown. Linda gave me a nickname, Leaf, and that's what people called me. Later on, we were joined by my younger brother, Iggs.
Again, don't get too attached.
Well...
I'll take over this part. So basically, when we were 5, people were being taken from our hometown by airships. Our parents and Iggs were some of the many who were taken. Like Leaf, being the stupid 5-year-old child she still is, managed to get pushed off the cliff by one of the airship thrusters into the river where she died.
What?
Wait, you didn't know?
What do you mean I died? I didn't die. Linda saved me.
Oh, right. You didn't know because you're unconscious. Right, anyway, I'll bring you all up to speed. Leaf died, and Linda found her body in the river, which, of course, she pulled out and tried to save. Ineffective, of course.
Why didn't you tell me all of this before? How do I not know this?
Shut up. We can talk about this after this stupid drawing thing. So Linda is all sad, and we're dead and stuff, blah blah, but Grenadarius was luckily in the area, and...
Wait, Grenadarius...
Will you let me finish? Anyway, Grenadarius took pity on us and decided to revive us. Though to follow the rules of life and death, you know those things, we were sworn into debt to him.
Wait, we owed him a debt?
Yeah. Anyway, the deal was you would be destined to be his blessed or chosen to carry out his duties in the future.
Wait, that was all planned back when I was 5?
Yeah, sad to know your whole life now was some debt paid for reviving you when you were 5, right?
Well...
Anyway, Leaf was revived, hooray! Linda didn't tell her anything, and we lived in Linda's house, losing memory of exact events from her death, so she basically forgot how her parents and Iggs disappeared, but Linda raised us for 2 years with Cycle.
Those years were great. Linda brought me stargazing and taught me how to listen to the inner life essence of nature. So I could hear Cycle, and so Cycle could watch me sometimes. Most of my friends were in the backyard. Wait, was I the only one able to hear them because of Grenadarius?
Yep.
Oh, no wonder the other kids thought I was crazy.
Yeah, normal kids don't really talk to plants.
Okay, back to this thing.
2 years of living with Linda, but one afternoon, Linda went into the city to get a new telescope for watching stars or whatever. But, Gin and Grin killed her. And when we found out, I made myself known to Leaf and comforted her. I grew from the trauma and I adapted. Add on 2 more years of being watched over by an apple tree, Cycle, and everyone else in the backyard. Probably a kidnapper or some pedo. Came up to Leaf and tried to get her to follow him to Grenadarius knows where.
And I met Storm. She attacked him and made him leave. We became friends quickly, and she tried to teach me self-defense. Then I decided to make my promise to overwrite the one Linda broke. I promised to learn to defend myself. I promised I would be a gladiator and keep learning to be good enough to stay safe.
But she chose to do this all in her own beliefs of peace and kindness and all that mercy, love stuff. Bleh. And she rejected my opinions of reality. And she assumed control as the main consciousness.
I'm sorry, Wither, but I couldn't.
Skip to when she's 13 and we see Gin the idiot when he's trying to steal power from Grenadarius' tree. So Grenadarius chooses to take his debt from Leaf and makes her his chosen to defend that stupid tree.
Gin wasn't happy, and thus began a whole mess of events. But we met a lot of new friends over these years. And Gin's okay now. Well, we're still working on it, but
That scarf we have in energy mode, my favorite mode by the way, was a gift from one of those friends, Swift, whom was killed by Gin too.
whether we're not going into that right now.
Fine, but Gin did kill almost every gladiator in our world and you before realizing his mistake and sacrificing his soul to bring back you and all those he killed in his genocidal craze. Hooray. And through that wonderful experience, we got Grin in our mind, who told me more of his experience of the cruel world and thus forcing me to adapt and go into defending Leaf more heavily.
Well, this has been an interesting video thing.
Yep, you learned the truth. You were sold at age 5 to be chosen of life and live this hell.
Do we still have to talk about it?
Yes, now turn off the recording. I'll meet you in the mind of Grin later.
Okay.